Have you ever felt like you're the only one who truly sees the world around you? For 17-year-old Arham, this feeling was all too real. Every single day, right at the stroke of noon, something incredible happened in his town square. As the sun reached its highest point in the sky, a magnificent golden door would materialize out of thin air. It shimmered, it glowed, it was impossible to miss it. Yet everyone did. People bustled past, their eyes glued to their phones, lost in their own worlds, completely oblivious to the magic right in front of them. It was as if the door was just another piece of the ordinary scenery, like a lamppost or a park bench. But Arham saw it. He couldn't look away. And he noticed something else, something that sent a shiver of both fear and excitement down his spine. Day by day, the golden door was opening, just a tiny crack at first, but widening with each noon that passed. The sliver of darkness behind it grew, promising secrets and unknowns. Curiosity gnawed at him. What was on the other side? Why was he the only one who seemed to care? The questions echoed in his mind, louder than the city traffic. One day, he couldn't resist any more. As the noon bell chimed, he saw the door was open wider than ever before. His heart pounded in his chest, a drumbeat of anticipation. He took a deep breath, broke away from the river of oblivious pedestrians, and stepped through the shimmering golden frame. The world on the other side was breathtaking, a reality woven from pure sunlight and imagination. He found himself in a realm of impossible beauty. Gardens floated gracefully in the air, their vibrant flowers spilling over the edges like waterfalls of color. The wind wasn't just a breeze. It whispered secrets and stories, its voice a soft melodic hum, and the creatures, they weren't made of flesh and bone, but of pure, dazzling light, dancing and shifting in mesmerizing patterns. It was a world that existed only in the daylight, a kingdom powered by the sun. But this paradise held a desperate secret. The rulers of this luminous realm, beings of immense grace and power, revealed a terrifying truth to Arham. Their world was tethered to the sun's journey across the sky. When the sun set on Earth, their entire reality would freeze. Every creature, every floating island, every whisper of wind locked in a timeless, motionless state. An eternal night was coming, a final sunset that would trap their world in stasis forever. And then came the most shocking revelation of all. Only someone from Earth, a child of the other realm, could prevent this catastrophe. Only Arham could save them. He was given a monumental task and an impossibly short deadline. He had just one day from the very next sunrise to the very next sunset to complete his mission. But this came with a choice, a decision that would define not only the fate of this magical world, but his own life as well. He could choose to return to his ordinary life, to go back through the golden door and forget the floating gardens and talking winds. He could go back to being a normal 17-year-old, leaving this sun-drenched world to its frozen fate. Or he could choose to stay. He could become the guardian of this daylight realm, embracing a life of magic and wonder. But leaving his old world, his family, and everything he's ever known behind forever. The weight of two worlds rested on his shoulders. He had until sunset to decide it, and as the sun began its slow descent towards the horizon, he knew that once it disappeared, his choice would be permanent. What would he choose? The familiar comfort of home, or the breathtaking responsibility of saving a world made of light? The final rays of sunlight were fading, and time was running out. What do you think he should do? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love stories that blur the line between our world and the magical, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.